Hey y'all, this is Jasmine, a flow advisor with Discover You, and I'm here to help you fill out the LEDA application. The first thing that you're going to want to do before anything else is you're going to go right up here and click Save My Progress and Resume. Or resume, save my progress and resume later. So this is very important because this is somewhat of a strenuous application process. You're going to need your parents' support at one point. There's an essay component, so you're definitely going to want to come back and refer to it as you fill it out and see what is required of you. So go ahead, type your email, password. Password can be easy, something simple that you can remember that you won't have any trouble with. So the first thing you need to know about this application is just make sure that you're actually able to apply it. You're applicable. So you have to be a junior attending public high school. Most of you are. This is Discover You. If you're here anyway, let's watching this video. You must be a citizen, a permanent resident, or have been granted DACA status. Your annual household income can't exceed 90K, and your minimum GPA needs to be 3.5. So if all that pertains to you, then let's go ahead and get started. Oh, a final note. This application is due on December 14th at 11:59 p.m. So keep that in mind. You need to have your essays and everything uploaded by then. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the biographical information. So what's your first name? SpongeBob SquarePants. And your email, thesponge@gmail.com. And go ahead and put your phone number. It doesn't have to be your home phone number, just whatever primary number you use, something that's easy to reach you. Your date of birth. Okay, your sex assigned at birth. Male. Gender identity. This is a cool one. Do non-binary. Street address. This is where you live. 123 Ocean Drive for SpongeBob. Bikini Bottom. That's your city, state, zip code. Okay, here's where you're going to want to go ahead and select your citizenship status. We'll say SpongeBob is a permanent resident. Let's keep it spicy. Birth country, Brazil. And then the year that you arrived in the US if you weren't born here, 2000 for Sponge. The primary language spoken at home, English. Okay, so now we're at religious preference, and you'll see here that there is no asterisk. So you don't have to put this if you don't want to. Totally up to you. SpongeBob does not want to put this, so we're not going to. Race and ethnicity, and you choose as many as apply. Definitely, let's say Native Hawaiian. And you know what? Black. That's what's up. Okay. And then these follow up questions are going to pop up. Which best describes your Black or Hispanic, Black non Hispanic background? This one, U.S. African American. Which best describes your Native Hawaiian? Let's just go with Hawaii. Okay. Here's your high school name. Go ahead and type that in. We're at the high school information now. Okay. For your high school ID, now, this is where you need to have this page pulled up. Okay. Now go ahead and type in your school name. Let's do Sharpstown. So this high school ID is right here. Go ahead and copy. And let's go back to the application and type that in. Paste. The mailing address of your school, school phone number, the date that you first entered high school, so when you were a freshman. A guidance counselor. I'm not sure who the guidance counselor is at Sharpstown actually, but let's just do Eugene Krabs for now. Money at gmail.com. Okay. And then, Noah, you can put the phone number if you have it. If not, it's fine. Totally fine. No asterisk near it. If you went to other high schools, go ahead and put that here. Okay, now we reached the survey component. So, how did you hear about this LEDA Scholars program? If you're here, it's probably from Discover U, so you're going to want to go with a community based organization. Unfortunately, Discover U is not listed in this whole group, so you're going to scroll down to Other, and then you're going to type Discover U. That's where heard about it. And then go ahead and answer this question honestly. Do you have a sibling who is a LEDA scholar? No, SpongeBob is an only child. And then if you are affiliated with any of these organizations, there's quite a bit. Go ahead and look through them and click. He's a part of 100 Black Men. Why not? Mm-mm-mm. Okay, now we're getting into any other organizations that you may be in that maybe aren't listed. So if you're applying to other summer programs, go ahead and list that here. Okay, the academic information request. So you're going to need a transcript, and the easiest way to do that is to put, a contact from the school in. So let's do Mrs. Puff, and then her email. Okay. Okay, then you're going to also need a letter of recommendation for this application. So a trusted teacher that you've worked hard for, go ahead and ask them if they will fill out an application or a recommendation for you. And then here we go. Now we're going to find out some more about you. So, what activities would you want to add? We could do athletes, jellyfishing, enthusiasts. And then all the years you did that, let's just say 9th and 10th. And about how many hours you spent. Let's say 10 hours. And the weeks you spent doing that per year. Let's say 20. Timing of participation during school break, during other school break. Let's say all year. And then you're going to talk about it, leadership description, and the activity description, what you're actually doing, just showing up that you're a well-rounded student with a lot of interests and hobbies. And you can add more if you need to add more. Right here, you would add more additional activities. For now, we're just going to go with that. Okay, so this is the part where there's a writing sample. So you need to just submit an essay that you've already written. You don't have to write a specific essay for this portion. You can just write an essay. So you say you read Wuthering Heights in English class, and you wrote an essay on fate and free will in Wuthering Heights, and you think that that's a good representation of you academically, go ahead and add that here. Be wary of what this says. Make sure you're reading. Do not submit poetry or science, math, reports, projects. Okay? You need something that will express your writing ability. It can be uploaded as a Word doc or a PDF. And if you have any trouble, of course, email here a photo of yourself. Get creative. Choose something cool. Whatever really shows who you are as a person. Clear picture of your face, of course, and nothing inappropriate, but something with personality that makes you stand out. Okay, so this is the part of the form where you're actually going to need a parent or guardian to help you, or where you can help your parent fill out this information as well. Especially if they are not native English speakers, they may need your help to help translate. So make sure you're with your parent. And the name of the person completing this form, I don't know what SpongeBob's mom name is, so mom. And then we're going to choose biological mother. Go ahead and, she's going to fill out all these information, like all this information that basically you've put in earlier, but for her or for, whatever guardian is filling this out for you. Full name, the relationship, date of birth, country of birth, primary language spoken, occupation, description of the work, and then the race, ethnicity, family background, and then your mother's email or your parent email and phone number. Okay, if there's a parent to go ahead and fill out that same information. If not, there's only one parent, that's fine. Go ahead and just click not applicable. Now we're at the parent education information. Let's see, SpongeBob's mom. She has some college. And let's say nursing. Uh, Houston Baptist University, why not? Go Huskies. And then parent two, if applicable, go ahead and do that. But for SpongeBob, not applicable. Okay. Custody information, the marital status of your biological parents. Let's say widowed for SpongeBob. Which indicate, please indicate which parent is, okay. And then you have to go ahead and fill in, if any other questions pop up. This does not have an asterisk. I will not be filling those out, but feel free to fill those out, especially if you think it'll help build up your profile. But I think you should. It'll give a well-rounded view of your life and your goals and your accomplishments and everything you've gone through. Grandparent details. If you know these, cool. If you don't, it's fine. But go ahead and fill in as much as you know. And then you just keep going if necessary. Let's just do non-applicable. Not applicable. And then you need sibling education if you have any siblings. That's SpongeBob's an only child, so I'm not gonna fill any of this out. But if he did have siblings, I'd do one, and then if I had another one, additional siblings, go ahead and click that link, and another one will pop up for you to fill out that information. Are you a first generation college student? With whom does the applicant live? With the mom, say parent one. And then you're gonna go ahead and add the same thing basically. So okay, now this is the income. This is what's kind of important. You have to make under 90K or the household income in order to qualify for this program. So let's say 50. And she got a little raise, 52. And then if any of this is applicable to you, go ahead and fill that out. Step parent income, parent two income, child support, alimony, social security, any other public benefits. Total income for 2021. So let's go ahead and put 52. It's either parent. Okay, no, we do not own any businesses. Oh, but what if we did? Let's just do that. Yes. Okay, it doesn't ask you anything. No, we're not farmers. Okay, this is, once again, you're going to need your parents' help with this, but you're going to need the amount in your checking and savings account. So let's just do 30,000, let's say. And let's do in savings, let's say 500. And then you also have to do this for yourself. So how much do you have in your checking account? If you have one, if you don't, zero is fine. Let's say SpongeBob, he has 150 bucks, and he has 200 in savings. For the parent, own or rent. Right. What is your monthly rent? Let's say 1,600. Oops. So if you have any other real estate, go ahead and fill this out. If not, skip. And then this is where your parent will need to agree right here to electronically signing this document. So yes, date signed, mom SquarePants. And then if you are, accepted into the second part of the application, then you're going to have to go ahead and follow up with more questions about your financial status. So if you don't want the LEDA Scholars to contact you as the applicant, then you can go ahead and type in your parents' name or something. So let's do mom again, and then email mom at Gmail, and the number. Now they need your permission to release the academic records. This is also completed by a parent or guardian, not by the student. So applicant, your name, so Sponge Bob SquarePants. And the parent is, of course, giving permission to release these academic records. So yes, agree. Okay, now here's the essay portion. You don't have to type this here. Obviously, you can type this in Word or Google Docs and then copy and paste it and put it here. But notice that minimum of 300 words. and a maximum of 500 words. So guys, this is about a page double spaced, a page to a page and a half double spaced. So take your time with it. Get as much good dense material in as you can in this page and a half. What do you want them to know about you? You only have a page and a half to say it. Keep it very streamlined. And if you need help with anything, of course, reach out to your flow. Even if you don't need help, just before you submit, to look over your grammar, spelling, the flow of the essay. If maybe something doesn't fit right, or maybe we can expand on something. So they're going to help you out with that. So the first prompt is, how has your life experience shaped the person you are today? And the second essay, describe a problem that you want to help solve. It can be local in your school, community, or town, or state, country, globe. Why does this problem matter to you? So, if it were a SpongeBob, I would say climate change matters to me because I reside in the ocean. Oil spills in the ocean. My home life and my own personal city is being destroyed by climate change. And then you write an essay about that. Now, this is a new section, of course, because of COVID. It's optional. You don't have to fill this out. But if you want to speak about your experience with COVID and the pandemic, how it's impacted you, you can go ahead and do that here. But once again, not necessary. If you wanted to submit anything else that'll show your personality, maybe you have some artwork, maybe you're a videographer or something, you have something cool videos, or some pictures that you could post of other arts or crafts or things that you do that necessarily can't be shared like a video. So a picture of you skateboarding, just showing how diverse and your hobbies are as well. You can feel free to do that here, but once again, not necessary. And that's it, guys. Like, be sure that you save. So I'm gonna save this since I'm not gonna submit right now. There we go. Went ahead and saved it. And if you have any other questions, like, feel free to reach out to your flow advisor. They'll be able to help answer any of those questions and look over any of your essays. And one last note I would say is to read this last little part with the asterisk. I'm going to read it aloud. Please only click the submit button once. After clicking submit, wait for the page to complete loading before clicking anything else. Page load times may vary due to high traffic or internet connection. If the page does not load, do not press submit again. Save your application and submit a help request. So just be wary of that. If there are any issues, of course, contact your flow advisor who can help you out, but just be sure that you're following directions. And that's all. I would want to wish you all good luck with this. Please reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out, even if you don't think that you need help. It's always good to have a fresh pair of eyes, read over any applications, and to help if you need help getting recommendations from teachers or getting transcripts or whatever, your flow advisor can help you with all of that. So good luck to all of those applying, and I wish you all the best.